Right, welcome back to the channel. Something completely different today. I'm going to be having a look at a crossword from this website, albericrosswords.com. This website belongs to Alberic, the well-known setter, and he invites budding setters to have their crosswords published if he thinks they're good enough. If you do have a look at this website, and the link is in the description, have a look at page 7 in particular. This one, Northern Lights by Danzak, that's by me. I'd like to know what you think of that. I might make a video on it soon, possibly. But today we're going to have a look at this puzzle here, puzzle by Widdersbel. There's a note here that warns that it's quite hard, so whether or not I'll be able to finish it, I don't know. But I'll have a good go. So here it is, I've recreated the grid in some software. Here are the clues, let's begin. Filthy tramp loses coat, tantrum in shoes. No. Cut fairy queen slice from cake of the gods. No, only partially trust a rotten fortune teller. Yeah, that's an in. That's tarot. That's only partially the words trust a rotten, T-A-R-O-T, and that's fortune telling, tarot. Turkish cat adopted by climbing organisation. Cat. Tom. Oh, it is Tom. It's Ottoman. That's the Ottoman Empire was based in what is now Turkey, and the cat is the Tom, and adopted by climbing organisation. That's NATO. N-A-T-O, climbing. Very good. Drummer short of cash to take second job. Dunno. Comes close to being under arrest, but nothing odd in that. Now, nothing odd in that suggests to me take out the odd letters from this phrase and see what's left. Yeah, nears. Nears is what's left, and that comes close to. Good. 14 down. Campfires providing mutton chops. Campfires. Dunno. Put original in storage, arranged, substitute. Arranged. Don't know that one. Late crowd standing up to applaud. Extol? Yes, it is extol. Late is X, as in something that's dead, I suppose, and then TOL is crowd standing up, lot backwards, because it's a down clue, that's standing up, and we get extol, which is applaud. Always sickly looking, never dying. Everlasting, ever living. Sickly looking, that's pale or green. Oh, evergreen, like an evergreen tree is never dying, and always is ever, sickly looking is green. Good. Old judge has Widdersbel, that's the name of the setter, locked up or let off. Old could be X, EX. Dunno. Hawk eating river fish. So we're probably looking for a 4-letter hawk. Put an R in it to get a fish. So what would it be? Bream or what's a 5-letter fish? I don't know. Drummer short of cash to take second job. Leg. Drummer. Are we looking for a Ringo Starr or Phil Collins or Keith Moon? Moonlight? Let's have a look. Yeah, so the drummer is Keith Moon from The Who. Short of money is light. Take a second job is to moonlight, I suppose. Good. Okay, it's going fairly well. Hawk eating river fish. Ends in T. Trout. Oh, it is trout. That's tout, is to hawk something. It's to tout it and put R for river in and we get fish, trout. EX looks quite good here now. Old judge adds Widdersbel's going to be I or me, probably. What was this one? Cut. Fairy Queen. What's that? I don't know. Fairy could be Tinkerbell. Slice from Cake of the Gods. Cake of the Gods. No idea. Brute Tech deployed as siege engine. That's probably an anagram of Brute Tech Trebuchet. That's a siege engine. I think that's an anagram of Brute Tech. Yeah, I think so. Titania. Wasn't Titania Queen of the Fairies in... Is it Midsummer Night's Dream? Let's write that in and have a look. Titania. Cut Fairy Queen. Cut Fairy Queen. Not sure about that actually. Let's get rid of that. Cut. 7 down. Raised capital to acquire hotel for Colleen. So we're probably looking for a capital city, which we raise and put an H in it, and we get Colleen. Oh, who's Colleen? Nolan? Colleen. Don't know. What's this? Switzerland puzzled over Spain's far right element, making V sign. Well, Switzerland is often CH, and a V sign is a chevron, so I bet that's the answer. Let's see if we can understand it. Switzerland, CH, puzzled over Spain's far right element. That could be N. Puzzled. Evro is puzzled. Over could be O, so EVR could be puzzled. Or maybe that's not right. Not sure about that. Show would be more extravagant if extra leading character added. That's probably usher. To show is to usher. And I think that's saying if we put another letter here before it, we'd get a word that meant more extravagant. Lusher, I suppose. We also wanted an H in this one, didn't we? So that looks okay. Oh, so is that Titanic across the top? Cut. Fairy. Queen. Cut Fairy Queen is Titania without the end on it. Slice from cake could be C. Oh yeah, what an excellent clue. That's so misleading, but brilliant. So it is. It's the Fairy Queen is Titania, but we cut it short, so we remove the last letter. Then we got a slice from cake is a C, and of the gods is Titanic. I mean, of the Titans or of the gods. That's brilliant. So we want probably a 4-letter capital here that ends in N. What would that be? Burn? No. Don't know. Old judge has Widdersbel locked up or let off. Exonerate? Does that mean let off? Let's have a look. X is old, judge, rate as Widdersbel 1. I suppose that's Widdersbel talking about himself in the first person, 1. Yeah, I think so. And I think the whole thing means let off. Is this the, this looks like the Irish name, I think that's pronounced Neve. Don't know who Colleen is. But Ray's capital. Capital is Maine, I suppose. The capital something is the main something. And then we've got H for hotel. And we've got Colleen, Neve. I don't know what the connection is between Colleen and Neve. Let me know in the comments. Okay, it's going quite well. Dine out on chicken stuffed with dove's hearts somewhere in Europe. Does stuffed with dove's heart suggests V or OV is in it somewhere. Eindhoven. Just because it fits, it's in Europe and it's got OV in it. Let's have a look. That's a city in the Netherlands, of course, so that is in Europe. Dine out. Dine out, anagram of dine. Chicken, hen, stuffed with dove's heart, OV. Brilliant. Loved ones useless, having injected advanced drug. This looks like an anagram of loved one with A in it for advanced, or possibly, yeah, loved one and A. Drug. Begins with V. Vel, I don't know. 19 across, wearing an old hat decorated with mahjong pieces. Well, those are tiles. Tiled? Wearing an old hat? Tiled? Don't know, could be. Singer scratching head over online media event getting cancelled. Don't know. Hope we don't grind to a halt now. Campfires providing mutton chops. Is that an anagram of campfires? Could be. Wild Pony mused Widdersbel, possibly. So that again is our author. Wild. Oh, that's an excellent clue. What a brilliant clue. Pseudonym. Wild is the anagram indicator. Pony and muse are the words we are anagramming. And Widdersbel, possibly. Widdersbel is an example of a pseudonym. Brilliant clue. Pub employee sips head of stout. He'll get the sack. Pub employee. What would that be? He'll get the sack. Dunno. Could yonder blank be Houndsbury? No idea what's going on there. Let's read regularly, it's recommended. So regularly probably means alternate letters here. Yeah, rated. And that means recommended, rated. You can see their family jewels / nether regions. Don't know. Spooners, oh no, spooner. Protective ring for hat shows craft. Protective ring. What's a protective ring? Craft. Artisanal, something like that. Don't know. Sideburns, surely, for this one. Campfires providing mutton chops. Well, mutton chops are sideburns, aren't they? Well, fires is burns, I suppose. Sideburns. Side. Oh, I suppose, yeah, side. Which side are you on? Which camp are you in? I think that's what that means. Side and camp. And then burns is fires. Yeah, nice one. What was this? 21. Could yonder blank be Houndsbury? Shrub? Shrub fits nicely, and that sounds like it might be a shrub. Could yonder blank be Houndsbury? Don't know what that means at all, I'm afraid. What's this? Former vicar, no longer devout. X something. This is difficult, isn't it? Liveware puts short verse into computer language. Liveware. What's liveware? No idea. Schedule trip to the north, packing half of meat counter. Scheduled trip. Counter. Scheduled trip. Name. Half of meat could be ME here. Name plate. Counter. Oh no, need some letters. Disguised, chlorine free. Now chlorine is Cl, the chemical symbol for chlorine. Character of some wines. Disguised, cloaked. Oaked. Can a wine be oaked? Disguised. Artist rejected scrap of thermal fleece. Artist. It could be a singer, or it could be Monet or something. Scrap of thermal fleece. Fleece. Skin. Fleece can also mean to rob someone. Artist rejected. I don't know. Singer scratching head. That's the drug. Wearing an old hat. That looks like tiled. So this would be Valville. Don't know. So if this was shrub, P something S here. Pub employee sips head of stout. He'll get the sack. Pub employee. Pub employee. I just don't know. He'll get the sack. I'm going to go with shrub for that. I don't understand that clue. I'm sure it's too clever for me. Could yonder be Houndsbury? Don't know. Perhaps I need to know what Houndsbury is to understand that. Sorry. Spooner's protective ring for hat. It shows craft. Craft. Could be like a craft as in a ship or something. You can see there how many jewels in there. Nudists? Yeah, could be. That could be just like a cryptic definition. Let's go with it. Pub employee sips head of stout. He'll get the sack. He'll get the sack. Postman. Could be. Potman. Is a potman a pub employee? It's plausible. Postman. Somebody that gets the sack. Yeah, I think I'll go with that. Spooner's protective ring. Protective ring for hat. Materials. Moat as a protective ring. Moat. Protective ring for hat. So it's craft. Motor. Oh, it is a ship. A boat. It's a motor boat, is it? Motor boat. So if it was motor boat, it would be, the spoonerism would be protective ring for hat. Moat. Motor boat. Boater moat. Yeah. Oh, wow. So if you change motorboat a la spooner, you get boater moat, and a boater is a hat, and a moat is a protective ring. Wow, that is very hard. Former vicar, no longer devout. Pious. That's devout, isn't it? Former vicar, no longer devout. Vicar. Former vicar. Don't know. So if that's a P, what could this be? Liveware. I just don't know what liveware means. Put short verse into computer language. Short verse, so verse. I know. Let's have a look back up here. Filthy tramp loses coat, tantrum in shoes. Filthy. Filthy. As in, I don't know. Put original in storage, arranged substitute. Substitute. Put original in storage. Substitute. I don't know. Filthy tramp. Loses coat. I think probably filthy is our definition, or is it tantrum? Tramp. What's the name of the tramp in Waiting for Godot? Can't remember. Tramp. Hobo. Could be hobo. So ob. So hobo without the first and last letters is ob. Filthy, obscene. Tantrum. Oh, so tantrum could be seen. Obscene? Hob, and then scene. And filthy is the definition. If that's right, wow, that is really hard. Put original in storage, arrange substitute. Surrogate is a substitute, is it? Put original in storage. I'll write it in and have a look. Original. Put original in storage. Oh, it's an anagram of storage, is it? Yeah, storage with original inside it. You are is original. Well, that seems to be it. It seems to be an anagram of storage. So storage arranged and then put original in. So original must be you are. That must be something I just don't know. I know is the original city. Is that what it means? Yeah, I think that's probably the answer. I'm sure this is name something. Let's write tiled here. I think that looks the most likely answer. Because Mahjong is played with tiles. Singer scratching head over online media event getting cancelled. So it's probably a singer. Lose the first letter. Over online media event getting cancelled. Cancelled. Delayed. I just don't know. Artist rejected scrap of thermal fleece. Ed Sheeran could be leader of the Labour Party. Ed Sheeran. No idea. Who is leader of the Labour Party at the moment? It's what's his name? Keir Starmer. Starmer fits. Don't know. 16. Scheduled trip to the north, packing half of meat counter. I'm sure half of meat is going to be M-E then, so that's got to be name. Name. Counter. Arrange trip to the north. Oh, I just don't know. Name. So. Arrange trip. Something T. Oh, it's schedule trip to the north. Schedule trip to the north. Don't know. What was this one? Disguised chlorine-free character of some wines. Disguised oaked. Ed Sheeran could be leader of the Labour Party. Labour Party. Leader. Oh. Very clever. Ed Sheeran is a redhead and the leader of the Labour Party, question mark, because it could be described as the redhead. Redhead, wow. Yeah. Name. Something. So, oaked looks quite good. Cloaked without the CL. I'm just not sure I've heard of oaked wine, but possibly. Artist rejected scrap of thermal fleece. Crossword. Liveware puts short verse into computer language. Short verse. Computer language. Wow, what computer languages are there? Java, Python. If this is pious, it begins with P. So what's this one? Singer scratching head over online media event getting cancelled. Cancelled. Delayed. Delayed? D-E-L. Adele? Adele. Adele. Could be Adele. Deleted. Yeah, TED. That's a thing, isn't it? A TED Talk. That's a media event. And so it's Adele without the first letter, and then TED. Wow, this is so hard. I think this is the hardest crossword I've ever done on the channel. Artist. Rejected scrap of thermal fleece. What's this? Loved one's use as having injected advanced. Val. Vel. So I reckon it's an anagram of loved one and a. Val. Artist, so it's an artist. Keep thinking knight, but that doesn't fit, does it? Artist. Rejected scrap of thermal fleece. Trying to think of any painters. Painter's beginning with K. Or it could be a singer. I'm not sure I'm going to fill in this corner. Let's write pious in. I don't understand it, but former vicar, no longer devout. Devout is pious. Former vicar, no longer. Don't know. So, what could this be? Name. Scheduled trip to the north. Schedule. Rota? Rota looks good. Rota is a schedule. Trip to the north. So that's rota. So trip, something N. Something AN. Numerator. Let's have a look at that. Run. Oh, I think it is that. So schedule is rota. Trip is a run, I suppose, like I don't know, a trip in a car could be a run. Packing half of meat Numerator, counter. Yeah, somebody that numerates counts, I suppose. So difficult. Wow. Liveware puts short verse into computer language. Liveware. Personal. Person. Part. This may be wrong, of course. Short verse. Ode. Liveware. What's liveware? Computer language. Are we looking for a language? Computer could be PC. Loved ones useless. Valentine. Oh, Valentine, loved one. Valentine? Let's have a look. That's a loved one, a Valentine. So useless. Vain. Useless is vain. Having injected advanced. Lent. Oh, that is so difficult. Lent. If you advance somebody some money, you lend it to them. Wow. And then drug is E at the end. Valentine. That is not easy. Artist rejected. Oh, I can see an artist that fits. Klimt. That's the painter. Scrap of thermal fleece. Rejected scrap of thermal fleece. Oh. Scrap of thermal is tea. Fleece is milk. As in to rob somebody, to, take money from someone, milk them, I suppose. And all that is rejected, put backwards. Klimt. Wow. Okay. Last one. Assuming everything else is right, I don't know. Liveware puts short verse into computer language. Personal. Personal. Doesn't fit. Part. Person. A person. Can a liveware might mean person? Person. Personnel? Liveware could mean personnel, couldn't it? Short verse into computer language. Short verse, is that ERS? Sonnet. Oh, unbelievable. Yeah, Perl is the computer language. Perl, I have vaguely heard of that. And short verse is sonnet, but without the last letter, a verse that's short. So, wow, what an incredible crossword. That is so hard, but absolutely brilliant. Brilliant. So thanks to Widdersbel for setting this crossword. It's absolutely fantastic. Let him know in the comments what you thought of it. I thought it was superb. I can't wait to see another one. So thanks to that Widdersbel, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time for some more crosswords, hopefully not quite as difficult as this one. Bye.